Good evening, folks. Sorry about the slightly late start. Yeah, tied down with life. Howdy Missile, howdy Cindy, hope you all are doing well. The heck is ending too? The thing that I am optimistically close to. I say optimistically close to because I don't know if I'm actually close to it, I'm just optimistic that I am. Howdy Amer. So right now, I think I need to do... My goal is to continue removing crates from the tunnel, because I think there's more there. Maybe. Unsure. We'll see. Oh. Wait, 1 sec. I have controller connected. It's causing problems. Okay. Alright. Alright. And more importantly, I have a goal to grab the crown from the antechamber, so from room 46, and grab the cursed stone, which is what I assume is in the box in the shrine. If it isn't there, I'm gonna be real sad. And then once I've done all that, then take it to the throne room, which I'll hopefully find. When you redraft a shop room, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. That's kind of interesting. Securities, not bad to get early. How are y'all doing tonight? Red run, red run. Well, this is going to be a very blue run. I just think it's important we understand this fact, because we have the blue royal scepter, so... Until we exhaust the supply of blue rooms, it's going to be a very blue run. On the right side, blue rooms are actually pretty valuable, so... Alright, we got parlor. Alright, the gems are in this box. It must be true. Hey, what do you know is true? These are going the wrong way. That sucks. Guess I'll do this. Anything? Nope. Now let's put a dead end here. You hate and love the 3 chest room? What's to hate? A bit of an early cloister, but it's not terrible because we can at least play around it. There it is. Walk-in closet? Hell yeah. Let's grab those items. 1 purse. And I guess this are 4 rerolls. And then Solarium's pretty good. Nothing to walk in there for us. Now we're at 8 rerolls. That's pretty good. Dark room kennel. Let's just see the kennel. Grab my allowance. So I'll get an additional 26 coins from the allowance. Library, sure. What's this, a treasure map? Which goes somewhere I haven't been. We just need a straight. That's bad. Just need a straight. Alright, well, that satisfies the straight clause. Yeah, so I bought everything here from the gift shop. I'm not exactly sure. So Swimbird plushie unlocks stair mode. I wonder if that's like a new file thing, because I don't really have any clues about their mode. We'll do a billiard room here. Okay, 6 makes 6. Minus 7 is 8. 12, 5, 20. This is oddly simplistic. 10, 8, 8, 80, 10. 4 squared makes 16. Oh no, it's long. It's getting longer. We have 11. Minus 8 is 3. Squared is 9. And then 1. And then you add 11 for 12. Oh my god, wait. 8, 15, 25, it's... Wait. Oh no, that's separate. So 8 and 15 gets flipped to 51. And then you add 10 to that. 61 gets flipped to 16. Is this... Wait, is this like puzzle number 40 or something? Why is it so long? Okay. This is like the exam of the dartboard. Okay. So we have 1/3 of 9 is 3 plus 1/3 of 18. So that's going to be add up to 9. You then square that to 81. You subtract 21 to get 60. You divide by 10 to get 6. Okay. You have... Oh man, I'd better not mess up. Otherwise I have to do all of these over again. Okay. So we have 18 divided by 3 is 6. Which gets rounded to the nearest whole number, so we're fine. So we have 6, then we add 2 for 8, then we add 1 for 9. Okay. Hey! The bullseye trophy. Solving 40 dartboard puzzles. Look at us. Right, we need something that goes right. Well, drawing room technically qualifies. Do I want to get the gem here? Why not? You're right, puzzle 40. It kind of had to be, right? Because why else would it be that long, right? Ah, shoot. What was this? 4:15? Oh, hey. What's it called? The billiard room when all you ever do is play darts? I mean, I wonder. It's not, there's really no reason for it to be called the billiard room. There's nothing in it that would indicate the billiard room, right? So, you make a very compelling point, Tabor. Let's redraw. Wow, I'm almost... Broken lever. Okay. Sure, we'll use a silver key. This is a good place for it. Don't want archives. We'll do the dining room. Let's grab some lunch. Boiler room, pantry. We'll do the boiler room. Vault, casino, coat check. I think I'm going to do the coat check because I think that's going to be... I don't need to fill out this whole room area anyway, and I think coat check in the long run, like, in total will be more valuable than a number of others. Great Hall. Let's grab the Great Hall, for a very specific reason. Alright. And that is because that is a lever for the antechamber. Let's push this left because that increases the odds. We grab an energized building, I think. Or if nothing else, it tells us what rooms carry energy. Archives, so the archives carry energy, but it doesn't use it, I don't think. Reroll? Sure. Let's do a quarter, I guess. Which doesn't, but it's fine. Fields Aquarium, workshop. I'll take a workshop. Oh yeah, battery pack. Oh, okay. I kinda want a shovel right now. I was paying attention. Where was my treasure map again? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, back in the corridor I just walked through? Well, I don't have a shovel anyway, so I can't use it. Just grab this hallway. Oh, that rings the dinner bell. See how far we can explore that using keys. So I'm kind of running low. Wouldn't mind a locksmith. Damn. Office, 2 gyms. Let's do the commissary. Hope for a shovel. Security door. I'll do a salt shaker. Also buy a gym. Sledgehammer. Metal detector. Not great. Don't want to go up there because I have to go into the antechamber. So. Of course, that's not great. Mechanarium would be, what, 1, 2, 3, 4? That's pretty good, actually. It's the Mechanarium. It's gonna have, yeah, it's pretty good spawn. 1, 2, 3, all 3 exits. And that gets us the left entrance, actually. So that's nice. And I'm gonna have access to the foundation, which means I have access to the lever at the back of that. So if I'm trying to draft the throne room, then I might as well do that. Anyway. Okay, well, got a shovel for a jackhammer. So that's pretty good. Key. Magnifying glass. Else, gem, coupon book. Okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna spend my key on that trunk, because who knows what's in it. Alright, so now I want something that goes right here. Damn. Damn. Good thing I got the 1 key, I guess. Alright. Garage? I guess we can, that's fine, because we can dead end, or we can go through the Great Hall to continue. Not ideal, but, you know, getting a key to continue exploring is probably more important. Trophy room that's going the wrong way. It does give me 8 gems. I guess, do I redraw? Let's redraw. Let's exhibit. This is going the wrong way. Now, I guess the bedroom's going the right way. Key? Damn. Alright. So, if I get the throne room, then I just need the shrine, and I have everything, I think. So I could try to put the shrine back here, like here. Okay, so let's walk back to the workshop. Do broken lever, battery pack for jackhammer. That'll give us improved shoveling capabilities. For like, we'll find better items. Anything else we can do? Compass. So that bucks out on occasion. Coin purse doesn't do anything. Compass, no. Sledgehammer, no. Salt, no. I could do the magnifying glass for burning. I don't know that matters too much. So now we have that. Do I have much digging I can do? I've several in the foundation. Why don't we just do that? Oh, actually, that's really good, because the digging with the jackhammer, because we have the... Oh, keys. Pair of old keys. Oh, that's awesome. So 2 keys, and the kennel will unlock this. Eh? Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Excuse me. Look at this. I just dug. Alright. Alright, game. I see how it is. Don't tell me, oh, using a jackhammer doesn't qualify as digging. Treasure trove, sure. I'm assuming it's the jackhammer thing. I don't know. There's no realm that flies the white flag. Isn't that a lie? I think that's a lie. What's the roof? Oh yeah, that's a lie. One realm did fly the white flag. It was Morajai. I think. Damn. Kitchen, study. What do you need to study for? I thought about, let's do redraw actually. See if we can get something good for this. Reading nook, observatory. I don't know how many stars I have, whether it'd give me a key or not. I think it'd give me rerolls. Probably just reading nook for the key, to be honest. The trophy room's kind of tempting for the gems, but I have enough gems. Actually, why don't we just reroll, see if I can't pull the throne room from here. Well, 2 keys. Then I don't have enough gems. Yeah. Oh, that works. That's well, that is just better. And 2 keys. Hell yeah. Alright, best bunker room right there. Alright. Never doubt the double gem bunker room. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the foundation missile. I think it's just some shenanigans occurring. Actually, why don't I go grab the crown of blueprints? I'm gonna have to do it anyway. No jackhammer allowed. Yeah, I think they're saying the jackhammer doesn't qualify as digging, which I disagree with, but what can you do? Alright. Still have 75 steps, it's pretty good. I'm surprised we have this many. Shit, when did oh, I did that for the... God damn it. Wait. What I need to do? This is why you fix your problems, folks. You have to put up with this mess. So this just goes there, which doesn't do anything. Need to... That one just turns it, I think. I think I need to go to that one. So let's do that. So I think, because what I need is I need to lower the height. Oh, that turns it too. Well... Bollocks. Guess I don't actually need to do it, because there is a configuration that lets you just walk there. Which is one more than this. You can just walk there from the side tunnel here. Now I don't even need to lower it, which is good since I don't remember which one lowers it. Now we open this. That gets us my round of blueprints. Okay. I can walk back. I wonder if you can use the Blessing of the Monk to put room 46 outside. Because if it, maybe, if it's powerful enough to put the antechamber outside, maybe you can put room 46 outside. Because room 46 is a room in the, registry. Where's my blue memo? Don't tell me. So, if y'all recall, oh wait, there's a blue memo in the garage now. Let's take a look. Blue memo. So I think the Mechanarium one might be hidden behind some Mechanarium door, which is gonna make it impossible to find. I just haven't been taking the garage. It's kind of an awkward dead end. Alright, we need a blue memo. Blue memo. As opposed to all the super convenient dead ends. But the garage is a dead end that goes on the left side. And it has a very specific placement. And honestly, and most of the dead ends, the times you would grab it, oh, it's not, and that you also need a dead end are much rarer because it's just a rare room, right? All the other dead ends are more common, and so you're more likely to run into them when you need a dead end. Better not be in the trunk. I'd be pissed. That would annoy me if it was in the trunk. But also, I'm not convinced these blue memos are really worth it, but... Oh, Swan Song. What do you know? Y'all see a memo anywhere? I'm excited for me starting Expedition 33. It's an experience you haven't felt in a long time. Man, I'm not seeing shit. Saw someone say they hadn't felt this way about a game since Persona 5. Oh man, yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I think people have made me negatively predisposed to Persona 5 and I don't really know anything about the game. I've just had everyone that I've ever known that's played Persona 5 says, oh, you wouldn't like it. And so I'm predisposed against, or I have a bias against it for no justifiable cause. Fuck, I can't see shit, find shit. I wonder if it really is in the car. So I'm not seeing a blue memo here. Yeah, that's because you wouldn't like it. I think people tend to think I'm pickier than I am, but... You'll never play Grounded or Persona 5. Eh, those are two very different games. To Fuse play. I give up. I'll come back to find the car keys. Alright, so Crown of Blueprints. Okay. Recently set freshly cut sapphires. That gives us some rerolls as well, which is nice, but... Oh yeah, get my allowance increase, why not? Okay, so now we're just looking for the throne room. We can find that. Oop, that is a dead end. Or of a security door, this. Okay, so I actually have to go through the Great Hall. That's kind of scary. If I don't find it this run, it's fine. I can coat check the crown so I don't lose it. And then go from there. Okay, so we can go and hunt for the right. Metal detector's not being very helpful this time. Okay, what are we thinking? 1, 2, or 3, folks? What do y'all think? We have some reroll dice to do it, but 2. 1, Missile has a good track record. Yep, Missile's cheating again. Damn. Use all my keys. Alright, come on. Is it not always 2 that takes you to the next room? No. Where'd you get that idea? If you look at the diagram in the study, you can see that's not always 2. See the library. Aren't 1, 3 always closets? No. No, not at all. It's reroll. This is supposed to be rare, so these aren't rare at all. Color of my choice is not a good thing, so I guess we're going gallery. Yeah, I don't think we're seeing the throne room this run, unfortunately. Another workshop, pantry, all that ends. Reroll. Yeah, no throne room. Damn. Okay. That's fine. Didn't even find a way to get through security doors, so. One sec, I think there's a treasure map in this. Oh wait, wasn't there? Am I crazy? Wait, where's the treasure map? Oh, it's one on the right. Whoops, daisy. Well, that's never getting there. Okay. Alright, so let's go do the coat check here. I think we'll... No, I should have taken the freezer. That's what I should. And coat check the crown. That way, at any point, if we get the throne room, we should be good to go. code check the current blueprints. And then let's walk outside for a second here. How about the gift shop? Yes. You can buy the blue tents you've bought out the gift shop, because the blue tents cost 400 gold. Oh, planetarium. Old shoes. Great. Okay, let's real quick go to the room 46 and just sleep there and then see what happens. Like if we can spawn the room 46 outside with our blessing of the monk. That's all I'm curious about now. Have a long walk, but it's fine. And those blue tins cost about as much as buying out the showroom. I think no, it's actually more. Oh wait, no, I can't do that, because if I go there, then I'm screwed. Or if in the night there, I'm screwed. Maybe just end the night in the code check, and then... Oh, but I need the shrine outside, so there's no way I could ever take it. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's... Actually, I guess why am I screwed? Because if I do that, then the Royal Scepter... So, if you call a day in a blue room, you keep the Royal Scepter. But... I don't see anywhere that says this is a blue room. Wait a sec. Maybe it is. Wait a sec. It's not a blueprint? I guess it is. That'd be kind of annoying if I lose the scepter, but it might just be worth trying. Worth gambling on, you think? You think? Okay. Well, it's up to 80. Not bad. Grand Jigsaw House. 3 puzzle rooms. Okay. So I'm curious if you can draft that outside. So I guess is what we'll do if I don't get the throne room. Did I keep it? I did keep it. All right, perfect. So we'll find out after I do the running, see, and if we get the throne room at any point. Yeah, I would have been paying because I would have had to spawn the treasure trove outside in order to do it. Speaking of the treasure trove, sure. Treasure trove is awesome. Gives a hint, gives lots of money. Let's not go off. The reuse box in this room contains a true statement. No, that's a lie. Alright, the treasure trove clues are kind of garbage. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so let's see, parlor here. Now, getting gems as fast as possible is gonna be the most important thing. Getting the 8 rerolls from Cloister is also pretty important, but really important that we get the gems, because that way we can get the code checks common and it'll show up. throne room if it ever shows up. Utility closet. Alright, sure, I'll take a utility closet. Dead ends have gyms, don't they? What? The garage does? Otherwise, not really. Or wait, no, the garage has keys. What am I saying? Oh, wow. I'm getting dead-ended here. I guess we'll do a garage for 3 keys. And we can open the garage just for fun. So I happen to restore power to it already. Some of them, yeah. The one you're probably thinking of is the wine cellar. These are terrible. But other than that, not really. 4 sets of gems. Awesome. So I have a lot of money, so I can buy out the commissary here. There we go. Now we're at 10 gems, so... Wine cellar... Well, the storeroom gives 1 gem. That's not 5 gems make, you know? Several green rooms that are dead ends. 2, 12... 20, 2, 12... 2... 4, 42... at least it's not long. Ooh, a secret garden key. It's on its way to 5 gems? Sure. Aquarium. Why'd this music start? I don't mind too much, but it seemed kind of random. What did powering the laboratory do? I don't remember. Oh, that was for going outside, so I don't think having power here matters anymore. For each room with the fireplace heat your ass, permanently increase your lockpicking skills. How's the gem cave? Yes. Or what? I thought it was a gem cave. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Who knows? No one knows. Let's be real. We don't actually know. Alright, perfect. So we can do full security, high security door. Let's check if I missed a magnifying glass. Eh, who cares? It's gonna be a real shame if I do all this work and then this isn't actually the solution, by the way. I'm just gonna say it. Like, oh, you didn't need to do all that. That doesn't get you anything. Oh, we can do a powered laundry room. Why not? Could be useful. Ah, fuck. The game really dirty like that? Alright, what's this? Oh, furnace. Oh. That's kind of scary. At least I get my lockpicking skills improved. So one of these is probably the archives then. And the weight room, so we don't want to pick either of those. Chapel. Alright, sick. I almost guarantee you that's what those two were. Alright, boiler room, sure. Drawing room, free rerolls is good. And now I'm out of gems, god damn it. You think there's a point where your lockpicking skills get so good you can unlock every room? Honestly, yeah, probably. What can I do here? Star treatment, dye cleaning, shoe shine. Swap all of your stuff with all of your gems. That's gotta be the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Let's see. Let's do coins for gems here, I think. Well, this is the first time I've ever used the laundry room. That's nice. Alright, I like that gem amount. Yeah, we got a couple successful triggers at least, so... Seps are slightly dangerous, but we can reroll in the drawing room. Which I will do so. Guess we'll take a kitchen. Though, actually, I'm kind of broke now, aren't I? Didn't think about that. These are going the wrong way. These are hideous. Are they all going the wrong way? God damn it. Fine. Courtyard it is. Shovel? No shovel. 2 gems. Maze chamber is fine. Closed exhibit is good because we've unlocked it. Oh, I can't get the crown now, though. That's kind of sad. Because I put it on the edge. Office. Sure. Gives money, which I could use to buy steps. Music room. Hallway. We'll do the hallway. Oh, wait, the patio. I still have not dug up in front of the thing. These are terrible. Gymnasium's fine. I've already turned it off. Turn the power off. Alright, let's run. You know, I haven't run payroll in forever. I wonder if it applies, like, in future runs as well. Oh, car keys. Where's our salary? Oh, there's no one working. Throne room. Can we get a throne room? That is the question. No, but we can get some questionable things. Maybe I need to draft the solarium just so I can get the throne room. Pool. West bedroom. Pool's not terrible. Yeah, security doors are good to find. I don't think there's any specific requirements for drafting the throne room, but not 100% certain on that. This is this. Why don't we do secret garden? I'll spread food around, which is good for obvious reasons. That's the foundation. Don't think it matters. Music room, classroom, bedroom. I get 4 free redraws in the corner, so why not use them? I think I should have taken the observatory there, actually. Well, I do need to get the coat check at some point. Let's do the classroom because it gives us a bunch of rerolls. And an apple, so basically free. Movement-wise, at least. Where's the throne room? Yeah, we've kind of had a rough streak here. So I get 5 redraws from the classroom. I think you should have taken that. We'll do the vault for 40 money that I can use to buy stuff. So the problem right now is that I have increased blue room spawning from the scepter, and I now have increased red room spawning from the furnace. So I think we have increased spawning on 2 very common room types already. So the throne room is causing difficulties, if that makes sense. Or it's really hard to spawn the throne room. Yeah, the pool is heavily weighted, or well, it's not. But it's not like the throne room is less likely to spawn than it normally is. It's just not that likely to spawn normally. So, hey, Spider-Man, what color is the throne room? Black. Why don't we do the observatory? Because the observatory allows me to spend. Will allow me to spend stars for reroll. Did I roll credits? No. Otherwise, I'd be. Well, I rolled credits once. I have not finished ending 2 yet. We're getting close, though. I can feel it in my bones. But yeah, don't mind if I do. Or maybe I'm just optimistic. One of the two. Have I played Cocoon? Can't say that I ever really know anything about the game. It didn't. I think it got some acclaim. At like Game Awards sometime, but if I recall, it beat out a game that folks wanted to win for something. But alright, we can grab the Solarium and make the throne room more common. Sucker. No keys. A puzzle game. Well, I don't know. I don't really play very many puzzle games. It doesn't really seem to fit my vibe, you know. Nah, I'm kidding. Fuck. Shit. So I can go. What's our puzzles? Is it payroll? So we get tomato soup. Nice, that's what I wanted. There's this a lot of steps for red rooms, which I obviously have a lot of in the house. Okay. So what do you do? Might be stuck on this run. I can walk to the garage, see if opening the trunk will give me anything or any keys. Oh wait, I could exchange money for keys. So I get 28 keys from that. What else can we do? Swap stars with allowance, cycling, swap dice. Now I want my rerolls. Why don't we do that? Money for keys, that's pretty good. There we go. So we have 2 rooms to find it in. But then, and then the other room would have to be the coat check. So actually I have to find it in this room. Or the first one. Got from the library, haven't played it yet. It's made by the designer of Limbo and Inside. Oh, okay. No, I played Inmost. Inside doesn't sound familiar, but Limbo I've definitely heard of. Takes you on an adventure across worlds within worlds. Yeah, definitely I know, or I've heard good things about it. Cocoon is. Alright, let us reroll until we... Oh yeah, I get 4 free rerolls from our rook. Trophy room, that's not throne room. Room. Okay, and then I get 4 free rerolls on my dice. Then I get some star rerolls, so I'll do a couple here. I think it's doomed. Inside is this limbo too. I see. I just take the conservatory and hope I hit a throne room from this. Yeah, probably. This is kind of a terrible room because it's powered. I see the Lakers got destroyed by the Wolves. I did indeed. What can we do here? Maybe we make the hallway standard, because I have a bunch of them. Chapel, standard. Kennel, it's fine. Okay. Yeah. What? That last game, I heard, was a bit of a massacre. Just the way it goes sometimes, though. Alright, so let's walk outside and see if we can't ref room 46 outside. I think such a late season team, like, a significant change in, like, players is always going to have, especially star players, is always going to have a huge effect on a game and, like, the team. So it doesn't necessarily surprise me that, oh yeah, I even had my allowance back here, I didn't realize. But neither the Mavs nor the Lakers really had much of a chance. Hey, you're right. Hope you're doing well. We can. I mean, alright. Let's do anything? Don't think so. It's still the same. Okay. Guess not. I was curious. They're doing so well after trading regular season? Sure. You could argue bad stylistic matchup against the Wolves as well, but... Oh, that's nice. They moved the deed out from there. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, is that always open? Like, did I just miss that? Or... Interesting. Secret room is not as secure as you thought. We have your letters, 8 payments, 100 gold, instructions to follow. Okay, and those are the, of course, 8 red letters that were slowly drip-fed back. Okay. We're having the Golden State Warriors Houston series in Denver and Clippers. I think overall Golden State has looked better. Specifically in the series, so I think though, and I think they have the big stars that are known for clutching it out, so I think it's kind of hard not to bet that they will. For Denver versus Clippers, going into the series, I would have thought Clippers because Denver wasn't looking too hot, but Denver has somehow made it this far, so honestly, I don't know, I think it's kind of a toss-up. I don't necessarily... I haven't watched every game of that series, though. Okay, so now I'm gonna be able to maybe draft the entrance hall outside if we don't find the throne room. Hopefully we find the throne room, though. What do y'all think? Is this a throne room run or not? Dark room, breaker box, question. We'll do the utility closet. It's pretty useful to get through security doors early. Run room run? We'll see. I had a lot of rerolls the last run and it didn't end up mattering, so I don't know. I had an absurd amount of rerolls in that previous run. Let's be real. Cloister of Drax's count. It wasn't even, I mean, it wasn't even Cloister, but like, I had star rerolls. I spent 8 rook rerolls in the corners. Like, we saw a bunch of rooms. This is not an empty box. Gems are not in the black box. Gems are in the black box. Gems are in the white box. This statement is true. The above statement is false. So I think they're in here. Yep. Veranda, sure. Urgence about finding items in green rooms, like a metal detector. Ow. Okay. Greenhouse. More likely to draw green rooms while drafting. I don't think we want to modify it at all. Let's do laboratory. See if we can't get a crate removal experiment. Each time you view your map, lose 10 steps and then remove a crate from the top. Sure. So if nothing else, I can sack steps and remove crates. Okay. That being said, oh, these are really bad. Huh. Gotta take the observatory. This run might be short. Didn't I have gotten 5 gems from that? By now I only have 3. I think I was just robbed. Yeah, so I think this run's gonna be short, and I think I'm just gonna remove a bunch of crates from the tunnel. So I got 1 entrance here, and then otherwise it's a loop. Okay. Just reminding myself what's going on. So let's see. Let's go do that. Now my original plan was to draft a cloister there, but I can't do that anymore, so... Maybe just a hallway? Because I can buy gems here. So gems, a shovel... And let's buy magnifying glass. So let's just keep buying gems. Here we go. Now with the shovel, I can do a bit of digging, eventually. Okay, I don't know. I get the feeling this run's not gonna last very long. Okay, so now let's do hallway. Roguelike puzzle game. That is pretty much exactly what it is. Oh, rerolls. Kinda hurts. Gotta bother with the puzzle in a run that's probably not gonna last very long. Okay, so this gets us through security doors, so we'll always be able to continue, which is good. A very cool game. It's definitely one I recommend. Does it get high pressure? Like, if you don't solve something, it ends the run? Not like that. It's not... So, it's a roguelike in the sense that you just have a lot of restarts, but it's not, like, it's not like a Hades roguelike where your goal is just to get to the end every run. No, you start, your starting goal is to get to the end, but after you've done that, then it might as well not even matter, to be honest. Like, you're just, well, I mean, it does matter, but, like, it matters way less. Lower pressure the longer you play, sort of. For sure. Steps. And it's much more of a puzzle game than a roguelike, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's not Resident Evil puzzle games or anything. It's much more of like an exploratory puzzle game that just happens to use roguelike mechanisms to enable some of its puzzles. Like, oh, you need to have, there are some puzzles that have you have 2 rooms be next to each other or something, right? And if you've solved the puzzle that says you require that, well then in the future you need to get those 2 rooms next to each other, if that makes sense. Can I just say, not opening your map at all, it's kinda scary. Luckily, I know exactly what's going on here. And I totally know where everything is, where I am right now. Sledgehammer is a good find. Like right now, I'm trying to find a very specific room in these runs. I'm trying to do a couple things, but like my primary purpose is to find a specific room while I'm holding 3 specific items. And this is like a very late game puzzle, so I have a lot of mechanisms to enable the finding of this. Ooh, Cloister Drax is at a terrible time right now, so I can't take it. Because I'm on, well, actually, if I take it, never mind, I can use the security door access to go through the, whatchamacallit. Let's do quest bedroom for 10 steps. So that gets us 4 rerolls. So this is actually great, we're gonna get a bunch of rerolls. Study, that's also pretty good. More rerolls, and I mean even more rerolls because we can spend gems to reroll. And then we'll do the solarium, so we have a higher chance of getting rare rooms, which will give base. Oh my god! Coin purse and lucky rabbit's foot in the same room. That is good luck. Those are relatively rare items, and to find them in the same room is really nice. Okay. So now we have 14 rerolls. We can leave. Okay, so to progress, I have to go back to the start, I think, which is this way. And I should do this puzzle now. Alright, what we got? We have 18 minus 14 makes 4 times 1 is 4, then squared makes 16. And it's one of those puzzle games where you're trying to build the rules of the game along the way, more akin to like an Outer Wilds in its puzzle construction, which is also sort of a roguelike puzzle, where you're given these puzzles and then you need to actually figure out well, how does this puzzle actually work, if that makes sense. 100 minus 20, 80, minus 20 again, 60 divided by 6 makes 10. And then you have 1 minus 2 is -1 times 4. It's 4, -4, then squared is 16. There we go. Secret garden key. Not exactly what I want, to be honest. I would rather 2 regular keys, but sometimes the game really wants to give you a rare key. And by really, sometimes, I mean, it seems to do a lot. Outer Wilds is a good comparison? Yeah. Tried playing Outer Wilds but kept getting motion sick? Oh, that's unfortunate. This game does not have the kooky motion that Outer Wilds does, at least. Outer Wilds crossed with Clue, but this game really isn't Clue. I guess it's just crossed with Clue for the setting, you mean? Okay. The setting, and also you're bringing items to certain rooms. How fast the planet's orbited, it made you so dizzy looking at it? Oh, okay. He murdered missile in the dining room with words. Okay. Let's use our security door here. We get free reroll and gem. Treasure trove. Sure, this is the bottom door. Kind of goes in the wrong direction, but I can look around up top, and treasure trove is a lot of money, and it gets more money every time. You can see how many times I've drafted it. It started with 0 coins and gains 5 every time you draft it. Wait, how is this a dead end? Oh, wait, this is... Wait, no. Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay, wait. What? No. Oh. I see. That's a bit unfortunate. It's like workshop, great hall. Trophy room. Let's do a little bit of redrawing, I think. Laundry room. Honestly, laundry room's not bad. Because that'll get us keys in a pinch. Which I might be in a pinch here soon. Alright, music room's pretty good. Okay. I guess to say prism key, which doesn't really help us here, but... Okay. We can use the secret garden key. Oh, no, it has to go in the middle. Alright, we'll use a regular key here. I think we need something that goes right. Library. That's perfect. So now we have this. Then I can do... we'll use a regular key, because this is it's more likely to have rare rooms in it. We'll use some redraws. Crafting studio, doesn't do anything for us. Workshop, no. Vault pool, no. It's terrible. Casino, no. Awful. Abysmal. Alright, fine. We'll do a showroom because I have a lot of money. Master key? Oh, yeah. So, opens all doors in the estate that can be opened with regular keys. So, I do get out of that at least. And we can buy a moon pendant just for fun. Okay. So, I can just use my master key always, which is pretty nice. So, now I don't really need to worry about keys. Running shoes. That helps with steps. One day we'll find it. Where am I? I see. Okay. I want something that goes in all 3 directions. Gallery? That's fine. Okay, steps might be a concern at this point. The eel aquarium here. Maybe a turnip. Yeah. Ah, I could have done the kitchen. Damn it. Good was should. Alright. Throne room! Okay. So we have it. Now I need to get back I need to do a couple very specific things. So I need to draft the shrine. I need to get enough steps to get back and get the shrine. Can't open. Also, I can't open the map because I lose steps upon doing so. Kitchen, that's okay. Kitchen's really big because we can use that to get food. To get steps back. Okay. Alright. Kitchen is fantastic find, actually. It's kind of a lifesaver because we also have the silver spoon to double all food step counts, so we're fine. So I actually have so many steps I'm going to open this. Okay. So I have the crown. I have the royal scepter. So now I just need to go draft the shrine and then walk here. And we should be good to go. Casino? I do have a lot of money. Yeah, I'll just draft this and then play it safe. Alright, so let's walk out here. Okay, so I'm go to the shrine. I have a sledgehammer to break open the thing. The nice thing is that, you know, I have all these extra steps too, right? So I can just spend them at the end to get more trunk, or to get more crates removed, right? Just by opening and closing the map on repeat. There's also the dining room somewhere, but I'm pretty sure I'd have to open the map to even find it, so kind of doesn't work amazing. Okay, so I have 2 rerolls, and I can reroll with gems, so I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed that we find the shrine. Or are they just offering? I did kind of want to see what happens if you draft the entrance hall, but... Are you sure you want to do this? Ominous feeling persists. Better think twice before proceeding. Come on. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is what I need to do. It looks like a stone. Why do I just lost all my steps. Each time you draft a bedroom, lose 1 step. Each time you draft a hallway, lose 1 key. Each time you draft a green room, lose 1 gem. Each time you draft a shop, lose 1 coin. Each time you draft a red room, lose all of the above. On the bright side, I'm not drafting anything. On the downside, I need to find the dining room to get the steps back. Okay. Why'd I have to lose all my steps? So it's this way. Wait, no, it's not that way at all. It's up. Okay, I need to not make that mistake again. I can't open the map. I need... Oh, this is gonna be close. Okay, there it is. Alright, awesome. So this is gonna give me 20 steps, which I think, combined with the running shoes... Boiler room... I can't believe it, but I don't think I drafted the boiler room in this run. Oh, but my silver spoon will double it. Oh, thank the Lord for that silver spoon. That is a lifesaver. Okay. So, I think all the clues point to taking this stuff to the throne room. But also, I could be completely off the mark, and and I need to do one more thing. But I really hope I don't have to put the throne room outside. Nah, I don't think so. Because then how could I get the cursed stone, right? I'd have to coat check it, I guess. I guess they could force you to do that, but please no. Guess we'll find out, right? No, it's not possible because it's... Well, no, it's possible. It just require insane amount of convoluted steps that I really don't want to do. Alright, it's this way, I think. Jet.
Steady is the scepter. Deadly is the stone.
Who the hell is that? Oh! The Black Bridge kid! Oh, it's the stone from the Black Bridge story.
Heavy is the crown.
10 steps! You can only take 10 steps. That's why I lost all my steps.
Ready is the throne.
Throne of the Blueprints. This floor plan is permanently ascended. The next time you draft 8 blueprints in a row, permanently unlock all blue sealed doors. He's like, what blue sealed doors? You read my mind. What blue sealed doors? I haven't seen any blue sealed doors. The Mount Holly variation, my grandmother's own design. When you press a blue tile, it copies the ability of the middle tile. Oh, the music. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's actually kind of cool variation. Also kind of easy, but... Okay. Alright. Well, I think there's only one way to end this run. We open tab. Close tab. We open tab. Remove another crate. Close tab. We open tab. Remove another crate. Close tab. And then we open tab, remove another crate, and close tab. GG, you're back to your run now. Thanks for the GGs, A-Rap. Okay. Interesting. Am I still cursed? So, there's... I think that seemed like a pretty big moment, right? I'm guessing there is a blue sealed door some... Oh, I'm still cursed. Oh boy. This should be interesting. Gotta keep my... What? I didn't keep my scepter. Oh, because I didn't call it a day. I ran out. Oh, no. Oh, that's a disaster. I don't want that scepter. That's actually kind of bad. But, alright. What was it? Each time you draft a hallway, lose 1 key. I see. 1 sec. It does still cost 5 gems. Got it. Well, I've trolled myself now with that. So now all I need to do is find a way to find the blue door, and then, okay, 7 gems, shovel, more gems. Okay. Oh, magnifying glass. Yeah. Okay, so it was after next time you draft 8 blueprints in a row, so 8 blue rooms. Well, I could definitely do that if I had the scepter. But I don't have the scepter because I lost it like an idiot. Just rather funny. So at least I can open the map again. I didn't realize what a serial map opener I was until that moment when I had to navigate without being able to open the map. Alright, I think I'm going to try to draft as many non-blue rooms as possible here. I lost my blessing of the mock too, which kind of sucks. Secret passage is good. Okay. So, I mean, I think all I need is the ability, like, get me a Cloister of Draxus and some rerolls, and I think we're game. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Observatory should give me rerolls, I think, with stars. Yeah, alright. Oh, no, it's not. I'm not at that point yet. Okay. Well, this isn't bad either. 4-room doors are more common, so then I can run around crafting 4-room doors. Do the laboratory experiment. Can we find trash while digging? Remove a crate from the tunnel. Sure. Seems practical. Is there a key over here? No. Yeah. Cloister of Draxus. See, that seems rather dumb to draft here, because I would dead end my run. Which I don't really want to do. Ah, I just lost the key. Fuck. I could draft it here. This would be a great place to put it. Weight room. Ugh. It's actually not that bad, I guess. Laundry room's not terrible. Need 5 gems to draft the fern room, though. Lose a lot of steps for the weight room. And some other stuff. Let's do the laundry room. Losing 1 coin doesn't really matter. No, locked. Shit. Locked. Oh, well, I have to grab keys, I guess. Well, I got a lot of keys now. Main downside is this is like a perfect run. Oh, I need a jump. To do the thing because I actually have. Let's do this. Furnace. Oh no. Alright, maybe this isn't a perfect run to do the thing. In fact, I think this is exactly not the perfect run to do the thing. What is this? Security room. Oh, that's good. To the heal. Oh, wait. I just lost all my gems. The curse is actually causing problems with this whole scheme, now that I think about it. The curse is causing a lot of problems. So, yeah, I think this is not the run to try to do it. Well, I've missed a lot of stuff, apparently, but I don't think it matters. I don't know how I'm gonna get away with this. With all these, restrictions. I guess I continue drafting non-blue rooms and hope I get lucky. I kind of want my Cloister Draxus to kick in. Do the close exhibit. Classic curse is ruining everything. Yeah, what's up with the curse? This wasn't supposed to happen. I can't grab that. Great Hall's actually not bad. I do have a lot of keys for this. What's one more? Guess we can open this. Oh, there's an achievement for reaching room 46 in the cursed run, isn't there? So maybe I should just try to do that. That's not even that bad of a thing to strive for. Like, it's a trophy. I was never intending... Oh, hey, look! The middle room, wasn't it? What do you know? What was it that time? See, why don't we try to reach room 46 here? I honestly am on track for it, but might as well try. Rotunda, that's a pretty good one, actually. Seen one that goes across. I don't have the gems, so I guess it has to be archives. Okay. So, coins. So I want to dig up trash because it removes crates. Okay, steps are also fine. Come on. Come on. You can do better. Closer Drex. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. Oh, yeah, and it has 3 dig spots. Hopefully full of trash. Come on, game. Stop it. Alright, I won't complain about turnips, but still. This is ridiculous. Since when am I this lucky? Alright, dead ends. Alright, how many gems? So it has to be the sword. 4 rerolls, though. That's big plus. Do I lose dice? No, okay, so at least the curse doesn't remove my dice. Now, if I draft these, then I think I have to draft this, because otherwise I'm... Oh, great. That's a problem. Yeah, I don't think we're doing the throne room one on this day. Well, actually, the rotunda could work. How many red rooms have I removed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've removed the majority of red rooms. That makes 7. Okay, so now I can get there. This wouldn't even be a bad lavatory angle. Let's redraw here. Try to remove more. Conservatory isn't bad. I do need gems. Lost and found. Well, let's do the lavatory. It's just a dead end I need to get out of the pool anyway. Yeah, at least I get my allowance increase. We're up to what? 84. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Oh wait, if I get the crown of blueprints, that's gonna be amazing on this run. I just realized. Because I can filter out all the red rooms. Which will also give me free rerolls if I don't get blue rooms. Alright, I think that's the play. And it gives me gems, which I need, so... Alright, let's do it. What do I get for getting... Don't lose anything for drafting blue rooms, which is nice. Yeah. The more I play, the more the happier I am with where I put my foundation. It's just so convenient. It makes it so easy to get to room 46 whenever you want. And with minimal sept costs, too. Alright. Is there any way to move it? No. That's this whole gimmick. Does not reset each day. I do kind of wonder if you could... I'm guessing the game doesn't allow this, but I would be curious if you could put it outside with the Blessing of the Monk. But I'm guessing the game doesn't allow it because that would basically brick your run. You'd have to rest in it, though. So, that's not a problem. You can just call the night in the Foundation. It's a room. I could just call the night right here. Ooh, running shoes. I don't have two of them. Yeah, yeah. I like says you can't have two of them. Okay, alright, let's do this. So I need to just farm some gems. Let's walk back. So I can draft the throne room in the outside and then get all my blueprints. Can't go through the closed exhibit, so I can't go through security doors. Annoyingly. Still haven't gotten that capability. So I need to go to the rotunda. No, good where I got there. Oh. Weight room, room from pool. Yeah, screw that room. Let's redraw this. Why does the archived one have to be the free one? Fine. What you got? Okay. 2 gems. That's pretty good, actually. About what I could hope, the best I could hope for from that. 53 steps. Let's remove this for the 5th gem. Damn it, man. You're killing me again. I should have done the drawing room. I could have done it. Alright, there we go. I think that's the best we can hope for. So now let's go to the... Go draft the throne room. It'll take 20 steps to get back here, so I'm gonna be a bit short, but we have to put up. That was a trophy. Reach room 46 in curse mode. Does this not qualify as curse mode? Is like curse mode, oh, start a separate save file then, I guess? I thought, oh, I've just reached room 46, but maybe it said, hey, start a separate save file where you're permanently cursed or something. That sounds miserable. Oh, throne room wasn't here? Oh, that's disappointing. Very disappointing. Ah, okay. That's my Blessing of the Monk didn't trigger in the last run either. That's the whole new save file thingy? Maybe. I don't know. I've never tried to start a new save file. Maybe dare mode's like that as well. Let's go check on the tunnel. It's been a bit. I removed like 9 in the previous run. Okay, so what I actually need to do is, I mean, I just need to end this run at this point. It doesn't really matter. Ooh. This is looking way better. You can see the door. Well, I have keys. Well, I have a basement key. Ah, you bastard. Well, I don't have a security key. Alright. Okay. I think let's try to draft a code check. I can throw my crown blueprints into. Then to do this, I think all we need to do is get the scepter again, set it to blue, and then find the throne room, which is now blue, which will make it very likely to get. Where am I going? I think I've lost my mind. Okay, so let's code check. Try to code check this. Do I have a? Actually, I have a bunch of keys, so I guess I can just do that. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. How many do I have? Out of curiosity. 1, 2, 3. It's so hard to draft 20. Fair mode, curse mode, 1 day, under an hour. Classroom final exam could be interesting. And then complete trophy case. Yeah, I think I'm not doing most of those. I can be convinced by some of them, but nothing of interest at this point. Is this always here? Probably. Okay. Alright, we will use the slow cell rotunda. Yeah, so we just need to get the blessing of the monk again. And find either the treasure trove or the throne room. If we find the throne room, I think we can do it without the scepter. But if we put the treasure trove there and get the scepter, then I think we're also fine. Why can I not find trash in the one run that I want to find trash? This is ridiculous. Come on. I've never had this much luck with turnips, and you're doing this to me? Go check, alright. Is there any point in playing the rest of this? Crap. Now, the walk-in closet's, or hallway closet's a blue room. I guess I can go check that out, see if it has a memo. So let's just try to draft to get some more blue memos, I guess, on the top here. That's all I can think of. Tunnel works. There we go. Alright, Cray has been removed. Hell yeah. So we want a blue patio. Okay, actually, I'll do a patio just to dig in front of the thing. Oh, do I need... Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, we got it. File cabinet key. Oh, is this maybe the archives one? Because this was... We saw the clue to dig here, and in the aquarium, which said, oh, or which had a picture of like a lower file cabinet. Ah, here we are. More crates removed. I don't know if we need to remove more crates, but you know. So I do actually have the archive, so why not try it? This one? An upgrade disc and a certificate of birth of Mary Matthew Epson, like Claire Epson, Simon H. Sinclair. Okay, so this is our mother's birth certificate. Interesting. Why, that's joins the club of why the hell do I need to know this, but you know, cool. It's the way it goes sometimes. Alright, where's the blue memo here? There it is. The closet was one of the original 46 rooms of Mount Holly. Sometimes I feel like these are just, oh hey, here's a fun fact about this mansion. You know, like, oh, you're on a guided tour, like, oh, did you know that this hallway closet was one of the original 46 rooms of Mount Holly? Amazing, isn't it? Alright. Who doesn't love fun facts? Me, I like useful facts. Upgrade the billiard room. Okay. What do we got here? Basic edition. You call it a day in the break room. Tomorrow we begin the day with a staff key card. Adds a great hall foyer and secret passage to today's draft pool. Oh, wow. Wait, those are both so good. Pool hall. Great hall foyer and secret passage. That's so many. That's a lot of hallways added, but like really good hallways too, right? Like an additional foyer makes it more likely you get a completely free great hall. But I think I'm gonna do the break room because it keeps it blue, which I think we want anyway, and also that is an awesome room. Did I get that? I didn't get that in this room. All right. Well, I've already checked in when I want to check in. Alright, let's call it a day. Okay, so let's get some reroll dice, then go out, draft the shrine, and get the blessing of the monk. And then obviously I want to get through the key card. I'm wondering if maybe the blue door, like think about it, right? Where would the blue door be? At the end of a long line of doors, maybe? That seems kind of plausible. There's our break room. Oh yeah. It's just Sinclair and Ann Babbage are the only two on the estate with network admin access. That's a lie. Staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rank. Huh. Interesting. 44 points, 41 points. Rules for staff. +1 point per consecutive dartboard solved during breaks. Each week's point totals reset, and weekly leader gets an extended lunch. Okay. Alright. That's kind of fun, actually. I like that. Alright, so 21. It's 1. 15. You have 24, 42, 22. It's 2. 31, 32, 23, 3. Alright, put me on the board. Oh, eventually. Oh, wow, look at this. You got, what is that? Is that a coffee maker, I think? I don't know, I don't drink coffee. I think it is. How's fun? How much fun? That's a nice break room, to be honest. Don't recognize them. Okay. So, and we're just looking for a very particular thing. So we're looking for rerolls, and then we want the treasure room. That's it. Got those two, we are content. Two rerolls, that's good. Grab the observatory for the reroll star, I think. Yep. Now we just need to get treasure room, and we're gonna be good to go. Oh, these are terrible. Actually, these are just pretty awful. And they still are going the wrong way. What the heck? It's conspiracy. Fine, commissary is. I forgot to grab my money though, so I'm kind of broke. Wine cellar, oh my god, what the hell is going on here? What atrocious. Set of rolls. Fine, pick up my allowance. Parlor. Probably should have done the reading nook. The box with 2 true statements has gems. Wait, no, that's not it. Oh, and is it? Exactly as I intended. I always knew it was gonna be there. I mean, where else could it really be? Let's be fair. Oh, wait, shit. Well, I guess we're getting the blessing of the monk, and then... I guess I need to pull a key card here, otherwise I'm screwed. Like, I'll be able to get the blessing of the monk, which will last for several days, but then... utility costs won't do anything for me. I'll do the solarium, just because... And here... There's nothing I could grab here that would matter, I don't think. Other than a key card. Which... Now, we'll do the mailroom, actually. Probably the best odds of getting something. Okay. So, let's go get the blessing of the monk here from the shrine, and then we'll just end the run, because I don't have much else to do. And it was 78, I think, is how much I put in for that. Can I break it open again? I can! Yeah, fuck that. That was annoying to have to deal with, I'm not gonna lie. $78. Blessing of the monk. Awesome. Alright. Now we have that. Let's go chill in the break room, the other key security card, and that'll allow us to kind of explore wherever the hell we want. Next run to get what we want, specifically a treasure trove, so I can get the scepter. Got it. Cozy cottage, isn't that nice? Keycard will open the outside door, right? Yes, it will also do that. Because it's a security door, right? Man, the break room seems awesome. Starting a run with a key card. Ooh, our amateur lockpick kit. And I've improved my lockpicking skill and a bunch of keys. That was a pretty good mailroom, actually. Silver key as well. Not bad. Okay. Crown of blueprints. 3-pointing grabbing it. Not really. Grab this, grab this, grab this, grab this. Grab some gems, because on the off chance I randomly get the throne room. Which would be pretty cool, but, you know, unlikely. West Wing Hall. Secret passage. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a black room, which secret passage cannot offer me. Let's grab the library. Increases likelihood of rare rooms. Trophy room. It does qualify as rare and does give a lot of gems. And we can see our trophy case. I kind of wish it gave gems equal number of trophies you have, but it would also make the room significantly worse. But I think that'd be cool, you know? That'd be like a fun addition. I like when rooms modify or improve over time. I think that's one of the most engaging aspects of this game at times, so when rooms do that, so. Alright, we'll grab money on the off chance I see a showroom. Music room, sure. I think it's just a prism key. Cloister of Draxus. Sure. I don't mind that right now. Considering I have a key card, so. Lavatory, West bedroom. West bedroom it is. Let's be a gem. Ooh, Chamber of Mirrors is actually kind of a sick find. Wait, no it isn't. Ah, I'm dumb. That is counterproductive as hell. Ooh, whoops-a-daisy, I did not think that one through. Ooh, wouldn't mind getting this with the, and seeing if I can't improve the planetarium again. What do I want here? Green room probably. Yeah, courtyard maybe. Solarium. Usual and rare rooms of drafting. That's not bad. Why not? I don't know why I walked in here, but not bad. So I think I've done everything I can to increase likelihood that I get treasure trove in this run. So granted, I think it's just gonna kind of be roll the dice here. All things considered, because I got the Chamber of Mirrors, so that's gonna kinda backfire a bit. Since I can't remove anything from the pool, it will be less likely that I actually get it, but you know. Details, details. Guess I'll get this. Don't think it matters, huh? Rerolls can't hurt. Probably should have done the observatory, but whatever. Pressure drove. At least terrible. Cal's good. Keeps us moving forward. And get around some key restrictions we might run into later on. Gallery's good. Dining room is also good for steps. I guess we'll do the observatory. There's really not much point in doing the telescope because it's going to give me 1 coin, and I'm not going to play that animation for 1 coin. I refuse. I have principles, and my principles say the animation is not worth it for 1 coin. Sure. Let's go morph. Might be beneficial. Do another observatory. Can the telescope be used in every observatory, I wonder? I'm kind of curious. One coin? It is. It can be. Huh. Oh. Oh, interesting. This one got upgraded because I hadn't done that one yet. That's kind of interesting. Not something I would have necessarily thought of, but cool. Prism key, I guess, works. I can't do blue, that's right. Useless. Showroom, hell yeah. So what I want is a moon pendant. Emerald bracelet. You now have to pay the gym cost of floor plans. That's not bad. Rotate chronograph. We'll do the emerald bracelet. Maybe grab the chronograph at some point to find the treasury. So free gym costs. Why don't we do the foyer to remove the key costs from all hallways? Fine. Do a laboratory experiment. Discuss. Each time you find some trash while digging, unseal one of the antechamber doors. Sure. Could potentially get me into the antechamber, which could be potentially useful. Key. Okay. Brick. Antechamber door has been unsealed. Alright. Wonder which one. Game doesn't tell me, so that's a bit awkward. Dark room study. Guess we'll do the dark room so that... Well, it wasn't this one. This was not the one that got unsealed, I can tell you that. So I see a 1 gym. We'll do this one. Okay, observatory. Not bad. What we got here? Workshop, parlor. Parlor can go to standard, I think. Its puzzles are tiresome. Locksmith is fine. Workshop can go to standard. It's pretty good. The guaranteed item is oftentimes quite valuable, I'd say. Planetarium. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Dig up some trash. Damn. Yo, telescope. Thank you. What are we looking at now? Memora, the guiding light. Starting tomorrow, each planetarium will contain 1 ivory die. Okay. Interesting. I wonder how strong that can get. The planetarium can get that. That's kind of cool. No longer completely useless. It kind of needed to have this mechanism, because otherwise it really was going to be like the worst one. Ooh, shit. That's not what I was looking for. Oh, it's killing my gym costs. The Emerald Bracelet. Bought from the showroom. Serious problem. Okay. So let's say I do this. I could draft it out, guarantee it drafting outside, but isn't that just worse than... That's good item? Yeah, it is. Getting the scepter. But then I might not... Well, but the scepter will increase the odds I even see this throne, right? So I feel like we just want to grab the scepter. This wouldn't be the scepter. And we should probably do it anyway. Yeah, it gets us this Chamber of Mirrors, actually. I think getting the other end allows you to unlock all of them eventually. Yeah, okay. What do we got here? Add another pantry. Hell no, that's not a useful one. Key. Surely we can do better than another pantry. Another hallway closet? I'd rather not. And some coins. Alright, well, damn. Mirror chamber was underwhelming today. Unfortunately. Okay, so I think I did all these. Okay. What do we want to do here? So I can't. So I need to end the day in the burn room. I don't think any of these are gonna matter. Real shame I didn't. You know, I got punished for not grabbing the compass. I could have made the throne of the blueprints continue onward, but oh. Grab the food here. What am I doing? Yeah, I need to draft. I want to draft an outer room. Something else. Oh, yeah, I wanted to use the keycard on the tunnel. That's right. That's what I want to do. Yeah, there is something specific I want to do that I was forgetting. I doubt. Oh wow, so many trunks. Huh, interesting. This is what happens when you have four. Already have 4 and you get 2 more. That's kind of interesting. Hi, Franks. You went sailing today? You seared the boat? Very cool. Nice. That room probably doesn't do much for me. Let's check the tunnel. What sort of boat? Pontoon? Just like... Okay, these doors remain permanently open. That's good to go. Or good to know. So I don't need to get a key card to go back here again. How odd. What could that mean, I wonder? What does that do? Tell us. Does it tell us anything? So that makes me think, oh, you need either like a specific room, maybe a specific room outside? Something like that? Oh, it's mysterious. Alright, let us spend the night in the throne room then, so we can do the mock. I forgot to do the outer room. Ah, whatever. I'm not wasting my time. Oh, what button is it? This button. So I'm gonna need to get 5 gems, and we can do it. Royal Hunting Lodge. Throne room, trophy room, and kennel. That's kind of fun. Okay, so we now have the throne room outside. So I just need to get, just need to get 5 gems. We can draft that, and then we can try to... Oh yeah, I'm drafting blue rooms. What am I doing? Oh yeah, the treasure trove. Okay. That might be more valuable than... Oh, the scepter's just always here? Oh. Oh, wow, that's really good, actually. Okay. Now I really need 5 gems, and then we will basically do the blue door thing. So we want to take every non-blue room possible until I get 5 gems. Parlor gets gems. It is a blue room, but here you're hearing that people didn't like how few unique tiles there were for each kind of house. Really? I don't know. That has not been a problem in my experience. There are words in the box with the gems. This box does not contain the gems. Sorry, in a box, the longest word on the box. A is the shortest word on the box. I believe this one. Damn. This is probably true. That is... This box does not contain gems. Okay. I think it's this one. Okay. Laboratory, storeroom gets us 3. Laboratory spends a gem. Not really in the business of spending gems right now. They really need to stop drafting blue rooms, though. Guess we'll take it then. Well, because that is, in fact, a gem. Locking closet spends a gem, and it's counterproductive. Kennel it is. Oh, well, in fairness, there are a lot of blue rooms in the game. Like, a lot. So, it's not the end of the world. But this is getting ridiculous. Canarium. It's guaranteed to continue forward, and otherwise it's pretty reliable at the only one? 1, 2. Doesn't this count as a gear room for itself? Does it not? Guess it doesn't. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, that sucks. Around with blueprints. Guess we do security. Problem is green rooms give the best gems, and I can't get green rooms, so. Do study that. Ooh, there we go. Those are 5. So let's go run and do that. It is 12:08. Gonna spend some steps doing this, but oh well. Oh shit, the throne room can't spawn outside? Huh. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. That's gonna make this rather hard. Huh. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So the scepter is really important then to do this, I think. So it's gonna be quite hard to do this otherwise if you don't have the scepter. Let's do some rerolls. Trophy room sure gets us a bunch of gems, which are good. Crafting seed, go check. Storeroom, blech. These are pretty bad because it dead ends this whole section. Let's reroll. Laboratory, sure. So I don't think there are any more crates to remove, so I don't care too much about that. Can you spend 2 or more gems drafting room permanently add 1 gold to your allowance? Sure. Oh, these are awful. How did I go from what I had to this? Retrieve the crown, I guess. So we're not seeing red rooms. Yeah, I need the throne room to show up. And maybe I can do it, because I should still have enough blue rooms left in the pool. So if we think about that puzzle in the tunnel as a series of doors, like, could be a power hammer puzzle, like break through the wall. That'd be a bit unintuitive, but maybe it is. Kind of a shuttle. I don't. Otherwise, I think I'd need to draft, maybe draft a specific room or place a specific room outside. kind of be my thought process. Oh, can't grab that. Boiler room, sure. Must be key, maybe? That'd be good. And it's probably some random coin. No, key. Perfect. To the workshop, see if I can't get a... There's a battery pack, so if I get the sledgehammer, I could try the power hammer idea. But I'm also really low on steps for some reason. Not exactly sure why, but I am. Let's reroll. Observatory dining room. Alright, dining room works. Storeroom for keys and everything would also be good. And a gem. I don't think we're doing the throne room this time. I have taken a lot of blue rooms out of the pool. Attic. Utility closet would allow us to get through security doors, which is pretty valuable. Attic ups the chance for a sledgehammer though, so we'll do that. Really good chance for a sledgehammer in the attic, I think. There it is. Awesome. Okay, so I can at least try that, and if that doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Oh wow, so many keys. Okay. This isn't rank 8, unfortunately, so I can't eat in the dining room. Alright, so steps might be a problem. If I turn this on, I wonder. You know, I have a feeling. Maybe this is kind of dumb. I have an idea. And that is, we know for a fact there are two of these, right? And if this could open a door, then maybe that's what we need to do. Is have that. Like, because I'm getting, I wonder, this feels like a gauntlet of doors trying to test you in some way, right? Oh, wait, shit. This doesn't work. I need to go up first. One sec. It's that one? No, within the door close. Is it this one? Definitely not that one. Is that this one? What is it? This one? Particular orientation that works here. That opens that, but then I'm stuck there. Is it this, maybe? That closes that. Oh, but you can get that door. Okay. Let's grab the sledgehammer. I wonder if I have enough steps to even make this, though. It's gonna be kind of dicey. But I don't think this run is gonna do the throne room, unfortunately. So it takes 2 to do this. Sledgehammer, battery pack, lever. Sledgehammer. Okay, so now I need to lock out, and then do that on the way by, just as a precaution, let's say. I'll be crazy until I am proven right or wrong in that regard. Oh, the Mechanarium only... Oh, it doesn't add doors after you've drafted it. I hadn't realized that, to be honest. For some reason, I thought it did. I think I need steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're fine. It's a bad day to be a French toast stick. Is it? Is there a good day to be a French toast stick? Or it's not? Okay. I figured. Like, each of these is clearly a permanent puzzle. So having a specific room wouldn't make any sense. So I'm gonna... I kind of like this power hammer idea. I think it has good potential. Shit. Oh, here. Oh. You know, that is... I apparently missed that in the first place, but that's also... That also works. My idea was to break this. But yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Oh, I need a light. Damn. Yeah, that makes sense too. Okay. But I mean, it's permanent progress, right? So now I need to just create a light, which isn't too hard. Also, how about that, right? How about that? Did I not predict that they were gonna put the boiler red thing down there? It just made too much sense. I'm not gonna have enough steps. Damn. Quick, check. How did I know that? Well, I received a blue memo that said that thing would open like 2 doors, or there were like 2 connections, and I've only seen one, I think. And so as I was thinking through, like, what could they put down there? Like, that is totally something they could put down there, right? And so I was like, while I'm here, I might as well turn it to that thing, because the clockwork hunting axe, you know? Worst case, it just doesn't, you know, I just wasted 10 seconds switching to that. Best case, I now don't have to prep the boiler room, though I probably will soon. Okay. Alright. Hopefully this gives us gems. Brass compass and 2 gems. Alright, not bad. I'll take it. Four gems start, not bad. Did I lose my scepter? Oh, because I ran out. Oh no, I still have it. Oh, okay. That's just surprising that I saw that many non-blue rooms right at the start, to be honest. It seems like if you have the scepter, you just get only blue rooms most of the time. Alright. So, come on, throne room. Now that I have the scepter, I really want a throne room. Observatory, den. Okay. Dining room, hallway closet, kitchen. Let's see the hallway closet. Okay, so we need to get item. We need the a magnifying glass and whatchamacallit. I'm blanking. What can I do here? I want to do Red Rover and see if we get the cloister. I think that'd be kind of the best option here. Yes! Alright, that's perfect. That's so many rerolls. I should probably take non-blue dead-end rooms from this. Especially if they give me the keycard. I think we'll take an indoor nursery, remove that from pool. Feels like the Royal Scepter isn't working right now. Why am I getting so many non-blue? I guess there aren't that many blue dead ends. Then. 2 keys. Let's do the walk-in closet. Ooh. Alright, and 2 gems. Awesome. So I have enough gems still. Telescope. That's great. Alright. And I got 12 rerolls. Awesome. Okay. That's great. And since I was lucky enough to get a key card, I could get away with that. If I didn't get the key card, maybe I couldn't get away with doing that, because now I have to go in this direction and hope I can break through somehow. Let's use our redraws. Treasure trove. That's a lot of money. But I can't get the scepter again, so it kind of loses value. Observatory's pretty good. Because I can double up on this with the telescope. Nah, it's just 3 seps, I forgot. I do get rerolls, which isn't bad. So let's just wait on the telescope, I guess. Courtyard. I think this scepter isn't working, to be honest. It seems bugged. Because when I've been doing these runs, I've been getting nothing but blue rooms, and then suddenly I have the scepter, or in this run, I'm getting, like, I feel like I'm getting a lot less blue rooms than I've been getting. But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Well, actually, utility closet is not that useful anymore. Sorry, I have a key card, and that's the main purpose of the thing. Greenhouse, more likely green rooms with drafting. It's not terrible. Floor room is fine. Let's do greenhouse. I didn't have a shovel. Oh, that's surprising. Every time I've been in the greenhouse before, it's a shovel. Ah, sledgehammer. Sick. Oh yeah, there's a breakable wall in the greenhouse that I haven't broken before, I don't think. I kind of forgot. I always keep forgetting about it. Well, okay, so now I need to walk out. It's breakable. I mean, I don't know, but it has all the makings of a breakable wall, right? So intuition says yes, but you never know. I ended in the laboratory. That's funny. Tomb. Oh, let's do the tool shed. Perfect. Okay, metal detector is one of the 2 pieces we need. And then we can just get a lockpick, which will help with keys. Alright, not bad, not bad. So now we just need to explore out from the foundation and hope we get... Honestly, I really want the throne room, but I don't know if the game's gonna give it to me. All did I find in the tomb itself? Well, so the tomb, it has the secret diary key, or not secret, like, Madame's diary key. It has it has another entrance into the underground basement area. It has the original copies of A New Clue and The Red Prince. Oh, wait, I have to press the button. It has obviously Herbert's grave, as well as the late his wife's grave, I think. with a hidden message that, or like a message in another language that I haven't translated yet. I think that might be everything. Hope that's enough. You know, we've done a couple things there, I guess. Solarium's not bad. Alright, on the throne room. Come on. Hit me up with a throne. Dining room's solid, though. That gets us a bunch of steps. I think that's... What is that? Boiler room? Showroom? Alright, I'll take a showroom. Oh, now I need gems again. Yeah. Right. Master key. Emerald bracelet. Guess we take the emerald bracelet. That's, you know, that kind of gets around that whole pesky gem business for the throne room, which is really nice. Huh, this is awkward. They are... Oh, perfect. The aquarium's facing the right way. Thank the Lord. Good job, aquarium. And the key, too. Let's do the break room. Chamber of Mirrors doesn't really matter here. So we'll do the conference room. Aquarium, my beloved. Aquarium's alright. I don't know that does anything special. This goes to 6. This goes to 20/3 and 1 plus 1/3 is 21/3, which is 7. This goes to 1/3 minus 1/3, 0, 0, 6. Okay. KT is Kimberly Thompson, I think, has the current record. Not sure who KD is. Or... Well, there's the throne room. I guess we can see if we can do that many blue rooms in a row. I've kind of used some of my rerolls, but... Oh. And I'm going... Go. Oh, security's good start. So that's 1. Oh, yeah, you can see in the top right there, like a new thing for the, for this. Okay. Garage, workshop. Garage is 3 keys. That seems pretty damn good if you ask me. And why don't we make security doors more common, because I have a key card. Yeah, blue room here. Workshop, sure. Battery pack? Okay. I need a broken lever to make something. That's 3. Well, kennel keeps us going. That's 4. I don't. Workshop again keeps us going. What can I pick up? Oh, Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Sure. It's not bad. It's us a magnifying glass. So that gets us the... That's awesome. That gets us the burning glass, so we can go past the 2 candles. I'm surprised the candles are after the red door. I feel like the red door is maybe... the harder thing to find. Or, like, do. But I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Secret garden key isn't very useful right now. So we're at 6. Blue room. No blue room. Study. Alright. Perfect. And it gives me some gems I can use for rerolls. So we're at 7, so we've just about opened up, done the thing here. I can only assume there's a blue room at the end of the tunnel. I haven't seen any other blue rooms. I have no idea. The seal has been unlocked. Cool. Ooh, casino. What other items can I need? I don't know. Let's go try it. We have the burning glass. Let's see what happens. See what item I need next to progress. What could be next, if anything? I mean, a blue door, which I've unsealed, so I don't think I need to do anything else with that. I mean, it could be a key 8. They could do a key number 8 requirement, couldn't they? Oh shit, this reseals itself. Oh, that's mean. Okay, so you actually have to have that. That'd be kind of funny, to be honest, but... Oh! Okay. Well, apart from a long walk, that's not hard to get at all. I know where they are. They're over at the satellite dish. It's kind of weird they make you do this, because it's remove crates in the first place, you have to have grabbed the satellite dish, which requires you to have found all 3 microchips. So it's kind of weird that they actually make you walk over to grab them, all things considered. Hey, here's the first time we're seeing our blue tents. I haven't actually been over here in a while. What fine tents. They look very comfortable, I must say. It's a shame the house doesn't have like a master bedroom or anything I could stay in to sleep. Or hell, even a guest bedroom if I don't want to sleep in my... is he uncle? I'm not sure. Dead uncle's bedroom. Okay. Alright, so I didn't see microchips coming. What could be after this? I don't think it's possible to get the key of Ares again. Where did I get that from anyway? There's a blue door, which I have We did it already this run. It's unsealed. There are 2 true boxes in this room. There is no end to this journey, and you have reached the end of your journey. What? Reached the end. The Blue Prince by Mary Matthew Jones. To my son Simon, in whose eyes I see the world anew. There was a blue prince who sat on a blue throne. He had a blue crown made of sapphires, and a blue castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things blue. It's the only true color in my humble view. He couldn't stand the tint of a hallway or a shop. He couldn't stand the shade of trees the green rooms brought. He seldom talked to others, for they rarely shared this view. He never went to town, nor saw the flags they flew. And do you know which game the prince instead would play? The one that made him happy whenever skies were gray? A game he had played in the house and on the grounds, and maybe you can guess from the clues that we have found. It was a game full of rooms and the stories that we climb, about a house full of lies and the truth that one prince finds. As you, my reader, might already assume, this game is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A game about you and the plans that you made, about a blue prince and his blueprints, the blue game we just played. The end. What's in the others? One sec. Okay. Is that it? Is that the game? Of all the runs for me to use both Parlor Room. Wait, have I not drafted a Parlor Room? Wait a sec. I don't think I have. Huh. 1 second. I can open all 3 of these. I have a Parlor Room with 2 wind-up keys. Alright, 1 second. Don't mind me. We're just gonna go... Yeah. Take an elevator ride off. I think this might be the end then, though. The end. Let's see what the other 2 have, but... I have enough rerolls, I should be able to guarantee it. It is a free room after all. I like how the blue room counter continues to count for no reason. It's kind of funny. So after this, I can go through the casino. I haven't grabbed the parlor, right? Just make sure. Break room. Yeah, no parlor. Alright, no part. So we can still get the 2 wind-up keys from there. There it is. Okay. Alright, don't mind me. We're just gonna take these, wind-up keys here. Totally the, puzzle they were meant to be used on. You know, I'm thinking that the box I opened was not one of the true boxes, right? Because if the white box is true, then there are 2 true boxes in this room. Well, actually, I guess all 3 could be true, in which case it's... Well, no, they can't because then it'd be false. So if the white box is true, then I'm thinking it's not, like, not there is no end is the correct answer, so the one I opened is false. But we'll see. I think I'm gonna open the black one last. Nothing. Okay. There is no end to this journey. Cutscene. It's the swirl. There is no end. I can't open this one for some reason now. Yeah, it's the swirl. There we go. All right. Well, I think this is the end. We've reached the end of our journey. I think that is the conclusion of for this game for me. It's certainly on stream. Damn. Garden Castle of the Dead. Very nice. Blueprints, what a game. Can I roll credits? I can. Perfect. Let's roll credits so I can do my game review. Well, as y'all might imagine, I played this game for about 50 hours now. It's a pretty good game. I quite enjoyed this game. It scratches a lot of itches. I think the general puzzle design is quite engaging. There's a lot to... You have a lot to think about. There's a bunch of different puzzles, like, in different threads that are going around, which I really appreciate. It's got wonderful world building. I love the world building of this game. It's probably my favorite thing in this game is the world building. Seeing all the like seeing your mother's mother's story unfold, and like reading these letters and all the different things that like it means. I think was like really quite engaging, and it certainly made me really interested. I was kind of sad at a certain point when we kind of stopped with the mother story, per se. Like, we'd already figured it out. I was kind of sad because I always thought that was most engaging. I appreciate the structure the game uses for its, like, 2 endings. I kind of wish the second one had a bigger cutscene, but also I think the cutscene they did provide with the spiral going into the spiral is very fitting for this game. So I can't really complain too much. I think the music's really good. Maybe they could have had like some more music playing backing on some moments, because sometimes the game is a bit silent, which, you know, that's preference. Love the different options. Like, it's a roguelike, you can do different runs. Writing was good. Story was good. For Christopher Manson. Interesting. Don't know who that is. If I had, like, so, on one hand, one thing I really like about this game is that you can, you know, go as far as you want, right? If you only want to go to the first ending, you can only go to the first ending. And then if you only want to go to the second ending, or if you want to push further to the second ending, you can do that. I really appreciate that about it. That being said, I do have a slight critique with how they did it. I wish they had put more in the first ending and less in the second ending, because it takes so, once you get that first ending, there is like 90% of the game left to get the second ending, with no like ending or big cutscenes or like big resolutions or anything, which I think is way too skewed. Like, the first ending, people have gotten it in like their first 6 hours just off of like a miracle run that just happens to get them there, right? I think they should have had you have to solve like some of these larger puzzles to get ending 1. You get ending 1, and then you'd have accomplished more to get ending 1 while still having these huge plot threads and like sanctums and different things to get ending 2. I think that would have tied it together a bit more. I think they really kind of missed the mark slightly on the first ending to the second. Because, like, holy shit. Like, okay, sure, the second ending isn't really an ending, obviously, but man, to get that this is the end from the Blueprints book, and to think, like, how many more hours it requires, would require, and how much more knowledge you have to get that is kind of absurd. Because you can, to get the first ending, you basically don't really have to solve any major puzzles. You can just explore, and you could get the first ending, like, just by pure happenstance. I think they should have had the first ending require at least one puzzle. Maybe the letter puzzle. The letter puzzle might have been kind of cool to have, like not the letter puzzle, not the red letters, but like the painting letter puzzle or something. That's a cool one that isn't too hidden. Like, the game makes it pretty obvious if you just draft the study once that one exists. That would be kind of cool. You know, some puzzle of that sort that unlocks the first ending. So for the first ending, it requires you to solve a like larger puzzle to do with the mansion. I think would have been really cool and will have bridged the gap better, because I do think there really is a disconnect between the first ending and the second in terms of, like, you know, the puzzle solve. That being said, I still really like I love the game, obviously. The puzzles were really fun. The game was really fun. But, you know, and sometimes I don't think the game gave one other minor nitpick is I don't necessarily always think the game gives the best payoff for like solving some of these major puzzles, because oftentimes it's like, oh, your reward is to go do another puzzle. Like, but, which is fine, don't get me wrong, but, like, for instance, the Sanctum one, you know, is like, the Sanctum one felt like, oh, this is gonna be a big culmination puzzle, you solve this, you're gonna get great, cool thing, you're probably gonna get cutscenes, something dramatic is gonna happen. You get all 8 Sanctums, nothing happens. You, like, your reward for getting 8 Sanctums is 8 letters that Herbert wrote so you could solve the date one puzzle in room 46, you know? And then when you solve that, you get his will, which was nice. But, you know, like, again, you know, maybe I think the game could have worked on the payoff slightly more on some of these big puzzles, because I think you always felt so, especially in the later on stages, like early on, you know, every time you unlocked a new area or new permanent upgrade, oh, it felt rewarding, right? Like when you got the grotto for like the computer terminals, when you got the gemstone mine, so you started every round with 2 gems, or the apple orchard for more steps, or the satellite dish, you know, all of these more permanent upgrades, or like the going through the garage to get the other, open the west gate, all these feel incredibly impactful and really rewarding, and they really make you want to keep playing. But at a certain point, I think the game kind of dialed back on the rewards for solving these puzzles. Maybe it's just because you can do them anytime, or like, and it doesn't even have to be like a reward towards playing the game or anything. It could be like a big dramatic cutscene, you know? Like, I think maybe, because I really enjoyed a lot of these puzzles. Is this stream end? Yeah. This is stream end. I opened the, I got my ending. I'm satisfied with my ending. I got ending 2. This is the end. And then I went and used my extra wind-up keys to open the parlor. From the parlor to open the other 2, just to see. But I got my ending. So I'm giving my big, long-winded review. You did the same thing? Yeah. Yeah. You went back in and forced the parlor to materialize? That is exactly what I did. Yeah. I mean, so I think some of the later puzzles, like, some of them have good payoffs and some of them don't in terms of permanent rewards, so my motivation at one point, like, slightly wavered, but my stubbornness to continue eventually got me here. But, you know, we'll see. I consider that be an ending? To a degree. I don't necessarily expect there to be much more beyond that, and if there is, I don't know that it's probably not something I'm going to spend time on stream to solve, if nothing else. So, that's probably the ending of my stream playthrough of this game at a bare minimum, because, you know, it's a nice 50-hour playthrough. I don't know how much more I'm gonna do. I'm certain, like, I don't tend to care about the, like, getting all trophies and whatnot. Like, you know, the challenge modes, I'm kind of in it for the puzzles. You're convinced there's another actual ending with credits, but you don't know for sure? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have a ton of threads to pull on, to be honest, but, like, when I did, like, a brief Google search just to see, I didn't see anyone say there was another credits roll, which is why I am not going to. Like, I know there's more puzzles. There's apparently, like, super puzzles or whatever that I haven't gotten to, but, you know, the section you're on is single thread and it's not as good as the rest of the game for that reason. Yeah, like, if I heard there was a second credits roll, maybe I would come back to it, but, you know, at a certain point, like, I don't have any threads to pull on at this point, I don't think. Like, I think I've pretty much used everything in my arsenal. So I would just be wandering in the dark, doing random aimless things, doing challenge runs I don't necessarily care to do, so I'm content. I had a good time with this game. You know, right? Like, and in some ways, I do think it's relatively, it's kind of satisfying, or not satisfying, but it is in some ways for fitting in, right? Like, to the game, is just seeing the spiral in the cutscene. Yeah, like, there is no real end. That totally kind of fits the game. And reading the Blueprints book was also nice. I wish we had a cutscene with Marion reading the Blueprints book instead of the Red Prince one, but yeah, what can you do? But yeah, apart from like the minor nitpicks in terms of like some of the progression, being like more back weighted than anything, I think this game is awesome. It's one I'm pretty much gonna recommend to everyone. Like, you know, I think even people that don't want like heavy puzzles would still probably have a good time doing the first one. Probably, I don't know, but like if you like heavy puzzles, the second ending, or well, the game itself is quite rewarding. It's a great exploratory puzzle game, right? And interacting with your environment. Drawing nitpicks for the game, up to the section you're still on, no opinion there yet, is the item and room pool has some really annoying rough edges. I could see that. It's also, some of the early upgrade discs, you know, it's like, I got them so early, and maybe I kind of made a bad choice there, and wish I could have changed it, but, you know. Blessing of the monk on a room fully removes that room from the pool. Even if you neglect to draft it from the outer room, it's just gone. I didn't realize that. It's very rare I neglect to draft it, but I would say my, like, primary gripe, if you will, with the game, was I wished, and I outlined this in the review, is I wished there was, like, one major environmental puzzle that was required for the first ending. Because I do think it's, like, all of the major environmental puzzles are so back-weighted, it felt, I wish there was, like, one of them was taken and you had to do it for the first ending, because you can kind of luck into the first ending, and I kind of wish you needed to solve at least one puzzle to get the first ending. Obviously you need to solve and understand how things work to get it consistently, but I know a couple folks that just randomly lucked into it on 7 hours in, and their motivation died. Like, oh, I got the ending already. But your day one challenge, I don't care about the day one challenge. You know, I just think, I wish there was, like, one of these major puzzles that had to do with the environment and, like, exploring a bit more aside from that first ending. Because not only would that make it not such a broad gap from the first ending to the, well, to the point I reached, let's say, if we don't consider it, whether we consider it an ending or not. Like, because there is so much stuff between that has nothing to do with the first ending that gets here. And you think that's fine if you're curious enough to find them before/during the first ending, then that means you're well suited to enjoying them. And if you aren't curious enough, then you're filtered away, and that's fine, I guess. But it is a puzzle game, so it kind of I think it feels a bit off. Like, you know, that's just like my feeling based of, one of my gripes is that when I was spent so long doing all these other cool puzzles when I was playing, because I got to Room 46 like 20 hours in, because like at a certain point I just stopped caring about Room 46 because there's all these other cool puzzles. So by the time I was like, fine, I'll do Room 46, I know how to get there anyway. By the time I was there, it was fine. It didn't feel like a big moment or anything. Whereas if there was some big puzzle, at least for me personally, if there was some puzzle, like big puzzle that I felt like I'd accomplished to solve, my motivation to get in room 46 would have been way higher, and I would have felt more accomplished in doing so. You got there mostly on accident? Yeah, exactly, right? Like, it felt like getting to room 46 was the big hook to get when you started the game, so, like, you've intuitively, I think, oh, this should be a big moment. But it really certainly wasn't for me that big of a moment, and I doubt it's a moment that big of a moment for people that it's randomly luck getting there. Like, I'm sure it's fine, but, like, I think if they had, like I said, I relate it to all the other puzzles where I felt so much more accomplished and so much more excited, right? Like when I got all 3 microchips, which got me the throne room blueprint for out of Blackbridge Grotto. I was felt so accomplished, and that was a much bigger moment for me because I solved all of the sneaky clues out of a new clue book, right? Stuff like that certainly felt more rewarding for me because I had to solve a puzzle. So like I said, it's a nitpick, right? It's not like that big of a deal. I just wish it was slightly less backloaded and there was more accomplishment getting, in my eyes, to getting to room 46. But it's like, you know, at the end of the day, the puzzles still exist in the game, so if you want puzzles, this game still has a bunch of amazing puzzles. Yeah, it's just like a slight progression thing that I think would probably be good. Because what was a game I played? I played a puzzle game recently that all had a similar like. Animal Well. Because Animal Well, for instance, I really liked Animal Well. I loved Animal Well's like 2-ending system. I think Animal Well had an excellent 2-ending system. Which I think, you know, has like you know, you have enough puzzles and whatnot on the first ending. Like, it still has some puzzles and things you have to solve with your items and whatnot, which, but then you still have, like, getting the second ending with the eggs is, like, a whole thing, right? I think, in terms of, like, a 2-ending puzzle game, or, well, Animal is more, but we're not gonna get into those weeds, like, I think it did the progression slightly better in terms of, like, the stuff you had to do the first one, and then you still had to go above and beyond to do the second one. Whereas this game, you didn't have to do that much for the first one, but you really had to go above and beyond to even get to the second one. There's pros and cons in it, too. The fact that getting to room 46 just leaves you with a big question mark is cool. Yeah, to a degree, for sure. I don't know. In terms of, like, disappointing payoffs, the Sanctums were definitely, like, chief in my disappointing payoffs. I was really hoping for a bigger payoff in that. In the Sanctums. Like, most of the other payoffs in the game I thought were done well. Like, even Room 46, if, you know, like, I thought, like, the cutscene was really well done. I love the cutscene in the world building of Room 46. But the Sanctums were just so underwhelming. Like, okay, cool, I got the solution to this puzzle, and the will was nice, but, like, just a cutscene or something, man. Some change in the building. Second ending in Animal Well is halfway through the game. That's not the point. Sanctums were crazy. You had completely forgotten about 8 realms in 8 months too, so when it all clicked and you get the thread into the will, original drafts, etc. Interesting. See, I just didn't have that. I remember the moment I read the first letter, like after solving the first Sanctum, because I've solved the first Sanctum really fast, because it was the first one, well, it's the second one. The second one I opened was for Orinda Ares, which you see that one all over the place. And that letter starts with, you know, 8 realms in 8 months. So, you know, Like, I immediately knew exactly what the sanctums were for and whatnot. So I just wanted, like, a bigger cutscene or something that made me feel more rewarding. Because by the time I got around to doing them, it felt more a matter of time more than anything else. Of just finding the little clues spread about. But you know, I'm a sucker for cutscenes with dramatic music. So, you know, I, anytime I got a cutscene, I quite liked it. You know, like the blue throne room cutscene. I thought that was fun. I enjoyed that. I liked the cutscene of the not ending too. I liked that cutscene. Right? Is like little as that actually is. I thought it was very fitting. You know, you don't see the opening of the box, and you're like, what's in there? What's on the roof? And then you take control and you look, and it's the stupid spiral of never endingness. I thought that was really funny, you know? So, in general, I just wanted one dramatic cutscene after the Sanctum. I would have been happy. You didn't even notice the spiral till you came back to open the other box? Ah, okay. Over dramatic slow open of an empty box. Yeah, that was pretty good.